Yo, let me ask y'all something. What would you do if your child was taken out, deleted by someone else who you just happened to come across in court? Because we all know that some judges are just stupid. Some of the judges out here, they're stupid. Based on the state, the city, the town that you live in, some of these judges are just stupid. Did I mention that some of these judges are just stupid? Yeah, they will let someone who has deleted someone else out. They'll let them out on bond, which I thought if you were not even convicted yet, but if you were being held for murder, you cannot get bond. That's what I was told. But then again, I live in North Carolina, different state, different laws, right? Right. I'm not sure why this young man here was actually allowed to get out on bond after he was accused of taking out this father's child and injuring someone else. Now, again, I pose the question to y'all. What would you do if you came across the young man? He's not even a man yet. Wait till y'all see the size of this little dude. But I need to know, what would y'all do? Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. If you came across him in court, and I already know you're angry, you're mad, you're pissed off, they took your child, what would you do to this young man?
A Charlotte father getting national attention for this incident right here. It was all caught on video. He's accused of attacking the suspect charged in the murder of his son. Emotions clearly very high right there. There were also two other victims who survived the May 2024 shooting, including one who was paralyzed. A Queen City News reporter David Schumann spoke to that victim's mother about the courthouse brawl.
Now, y'all seen the officer run up and didn't even do anything. I wouldn't have done anything either. Matter of fact, I probably would have held that punk down for him, because some people are going to say, well, he's not guilty yet. He hasn't been found guilty. It's innocent until proven guilty, my ass. Because if you know that someone did something to your child, trust and believe, all the anger that's built up inside of you when you catch him, and someone in the comment section had me dying laughing when they said, it's unfortunate how slippery that floor is. They are absolutely right. And it is easy for us to sit behind these screens, sit in front of your camera phone, sit in front of your phone and say that you would rip him apart, you would bash his face in, you know, the usual. What we normally say when we're pissed off and angry, it's easier to say it. But when you are actually facing this person in front of you, there's no telling what you would have done. There's no telling what you would have done, because if you actually think about it, if the father did something to him where he deleted that young man, guess what? That would be your son's life and your life that's lost. Now, what's the point of that, right? Do you actually think your son would want you to end up in prison for deleting someone who deleted him? It makes no sense, right? Right. But again, it's easy for us to sit here with 20/20 hindsight and say what we would have done, what we could have done, what we should have done, or what he should have done. It's easier said than done. That's how simple it is. And I'm going to share a story with y'all briefly, but let's see exactly what the family had to say about this interaction with this young man.
The man on the attack in this video is Shaheem Snipe, and all those punches and kicks are directed at Marion McKnight, who's accused of shooting and killing Shaheem's 16-year-old son, Jamaria Dixon, last year in Charlotte. Talitha Perry says Snipe is a hero.
What Jamaria's dad did, it put smiles on all of our faces.
McKnight's charged with murder in Jamaria's death, but Talitha's son, Nazir, was also shot during the incident. McKnight's charged with his attempted murder. Nazir was paralyzed from the waist down.
Got shot through his main jugular. He lost his life 2 times. They brought him back.
Talitha says their days are now filled with doctor's appointments, PT, OT, nurse visits.
I relive it every day. I cry every night. I thank God he spared my son's life, but our life is just drastically changed.
Despite the murder charge and prosecutors arguing against it, a judge granted McKnight bond.
Okay, see, that's where it pisses me off to hear some shit like that. And I thought about it when I said earlier that I'm in North Carolina. This is in Charlotte, by the way. And when I said I'm in North Carolina and we have different laws here, the case that I was talking about was in relation to my younger brother that was deleted 2 years ago by someone who he actually called a friend. And the crazy thing is, when I went to court, they sat this dude right in front of me. They sat, well, about 2 chairs up with 2 officers standing right there in between us. I don't know why they did that, which is crazy to me because y'all know what was going through my mind at the time. But at the same time, I thought to myself and I said, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because y'all have to imagine how it feels when you lose someone due to someone else's reckless and messed up behavior, right? Or actions. Y'all got to understand, if you've ever lost someone who was deleted by someone else, you're angry, you're pissed off, you're mad at this person. And if you allow that anger to engulf you, then guess what? You will only end up like that person. You'll only end up like them because the judge is not going to let you free. They're not going to let you go. You will be serving some time. And for what? Because you allowed someone else to ruin your life and the person you loved, your loved ones. It's not worth it, right? Right. But see, this was in South Carolina. And when I went to court there, I was told that you cannot get bond for murder. And that's exactly, they stood on business. No, actually, it was 4 people involved in my brother's deletion, and they did not get bond. Not one of them. That's in South Carolina. North Carolina, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what y'all doing. We need to start voting different people in because I don't know what y'all doing. But for this young man to be out, and then y'all allow the father to see him in court, that is crazy. Y'all should have brought his ass in through the back door. Y'all should have brought him in through the back door, but instead you allow them to cross paths. Are y'all stupid, or did y'all want to see something like this happen?
Led to the encounter with Snipe last week at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. It was before a hearing about revoking McKnight's bond. Prosecutors say he violated the travel and social media conditions the judge set. McKnight went to the hospital after the attack, and the bond hearing will be rescheduled. McKnight's lawyer said in a statement, "This was the most violent assault I've seen in a courthouse in my 22 years as a lawyer."
And
any parent can sympathize with the intense grief of losing a child, but the violence we saw in court on Thursday was...
Oh, no. Y'all are not going to try to y'all not going to try to play that. Y'all almost had me curse on camera. But y'all are not going to try to sit here and paint this man as a violent father and a violent... No. Why do you think he was so violent? Put yourself in his shoes. See, some of these lawyers ain't shit. Some of these lawyers ain't shit. They're not. Like I said, some of these judges are stupid, and some of these lawyers ain't shit. It's not all lawyers, and it's not all judges. But some of them ain't shit, and some of them are stupid. For you to sit there and say the violence that we witnessed was unacceptable. No, it was acceptable. The only regret that I'm pretty sure everyone who views this video has is the fact that that floor was slippery. If that floor wasn't slippery, they would have probably had to carry him to the hospital. Forget him having to go to the hospital. Who cares? He should have done worse to him. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Now, I'm not saying he should have took him out. No, because again, you'll get some serious time. But trust and believe, putting a beating on his ass like that, hey, trust him. Trust me, his actions warrant that. And not to mention, they can't lock you up forever for beating his ass. And I'm pretty sure the father would do it again and again and again.
He also says the shooting was self-defense. Talitha wants McKnight behind bars, though, as her son continues his recovery.
He wasn't moving at all. He couldn't even talk at a time. So, by grace of God, we're moving in the right direction.
While they always going with the self-defense claim, it was self-defense. Everybody always claims self-defense, right? Now, it's up to your lawyer to prove it. It's up to you and your lawyer to prove that it was self-defense, because I didn't hear where either boys had guns. You have to understand something. Even though you might fear for your life, you can only inflict the same type of harm or injury to someone else that you expect them to inflict on you. So if somebody pulls out a gun and they're about to shoot you, guess what? Guess what? You can defend yourself in the same deadly way. But if it's fist to fist, you better know how to fight. But nowadays, these young boys don't know how to fight. They're ready to pull out and shoot, then run. Not to mention, they don't even aim at who they're shooting at. They close their eyes, look away, or they open one eye, hoping to hit their target, and sometimes they hit innocent people. Then they get in court and do what? Claim that it's self-defense. Y'all got to give me a break. What happened to fighting? We don't even do that anymore because these young boys are ready to always shoot. So, yeah, he got exactly what he deserved. And I'm going to follow this story because I want to make sure this young dude gets some serious time. We know it wasn't self-defense. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.